Good morning, everybody. Beautiful Thursday morning. Gonna wait for some people to get in here and we'll get everything going. Interesting morning. Interesting morning. Woke up to a message today. Hopefully the outcome will be different, but we are definitely going to see. Everybody, welcome. Good morning. Appreciate you all. Appreciate you coming in here so early. We got some things to talk about. I don't know. It just shows you that life can change extremely quick. Extremely quick. Maybe we're gonna wait for a few more people to get in, and then we will get things started. But yeah, we might be getting banned from eBay, you guys. And then the question, of course, in the title is, what's the next move? I don't know. I don't know what the next move is. This could be the end of the Georgia Picker. Who knows? I don't know. I might be being a little overreacting, I guess, but I don't know. Russo, how you doing today? Brandon, you're up early. Good job. Thank you. Yeah, Debbie. Believe it or not, I went to bed about 1:30 this morning, and I woke up about an hour ago dealing with some stuff. I might be getting potentially banned on eBay. And I'll go over what's going on and all of that. And I don't know what to do. This could be the end of the Georgia Picker. I don't know. I don't know what to do. It's kind of scary when you think about it, because your main income comes from eBay and stuff. So I don't know. I'm not sure what we're gonna do. I got to figure out what the outcome's gonna be first before we really make any rash decisions. But I don't know. We're definitely going to see on what happens. Hey, Debbie, how's your day going today? Because I'm a little tired. I didn't get much sleep. Yeah, I got about, let's see, I had some okay sleep, 5.5 hours of sleep. You can't get kicked off. I would not deal with eBay. They're bad. You're a good person. Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for a few more people to get in here before we really get into the topic. But yeah, it's definitely possible. The same thing happened to Daily Refinement, but I'm hoping mine will get overturned, because I'm not like a high volume seller like that, even though I do sell quite a bit. But I'm not. I don't know. We're definitely gonna see. Not sure. I'm not a morning person. I'm not either. You can tell by the bags underneath my eyes. I even showered and everything. What do you think of this shirt though? Look at that. Isn't that pretty fire? I found this at a Goodwill a long time ago, and I haven't worn it in a while. But I like it. It's a little big, a little big on me. But I mean, I like it. I like the way it looks. But yeah, I'm gonna wait for some people to get in here, and we'll talk about the topic at hand. Last night I was actually listing a bunch of these Disney pins, which should be in the video coming up tonight. I gotta do a bunch of stuff today too. At 11, I gotta leave my house. I gotta go do a Facebook Marketplace deal, and then at noon, I have to head over to a Tux place, because I'm gonna be a best man in one of my friend's wedding. So I gotta get fitted for that, and then I gotta come home. Let me coffee. And then after that, I have to come home and hopefully figure out what's going on with this eBay thing. I don't know how long it takes to I don't know. I don't know what happens. I mean, I don't know. I like your shirt. I like bigger clothes. Thank you. Thank you. I mean, it's pretty dope. I like it, but it's definitely bigger. But I don't know. I kind of like it because it's nice and warm too. It's snuggly, for the wintertime. But I just love the way this thing looks. It's vintage. I believe it's from the 90s. But it's really cool. I thought about selling it, but then I was sitting there looking at it, and I was like, dude, this looks so sick. Like, just look at that right there. That could be like a thumbnail. Just, you know what I mean? Charlie's still in bed. Yes, she is. She's still in bed. I freaked her out this morning because of the whole eBay thing. But we're gonna see what happens. Yeah, I scared her this morning because I was scared, and I really don't know what's gonna happen. It all depends on, what eBay decides. But I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. I mean, I guess we can go ahead and start talking about it since we've been live for a few minutes. So long story short, I got an not an email. I'm sorry, a eBay message that said, we placed a temporary restriction on your account because we noticed activity that we believe is a risk to our community. It says this restriction means the following: your selling privileges are temporarily restricted. You won't be able to create new listings or revise any listings that are live on our site. You also can't register a new account at this time. If you are a seller participating in managed payments, we are withholding your future payouts. You'll start getting paid again after you resolve your restriction and your account is reinstated. All of your listings may have been hidden from search for 10 days. If you don't appeal within the 10-day period, we'll end all active listings. Yada, yada, yada. If the appeal is successful, we'll automatically restore your listings. Any fees paid or payable for listings that are ended, yada, yada, will not be refunded or otherwise credited to your account. To appeal, you got to upload driver's license, statement, documentation of receipt, yada, yada, yada. Once you complete these requirements, will be under review. So the issue with that is they said you have to provide documents. So it says documentation, including manufacturer's invoice or receipts showing that you purchased items recently listed for sale on eBay. And this is on my second eBay account. This isn't on my first eBay account where my high volume comes into play. So what I listed yesterday wasn't anything crazy on my second eBay account because I was like, I'm going to beef up my second eBay account now, since I haven't listed anything crazy on that account. And I can tell you exactly what it was. Let's see. I got to scroll down because a couple things renewed. Where's it at? Oh, it's on the second page. That's where it is. Okay, so we listed some chainsaw chains, a Brita filter, a Halo flashlight, my wife's Honda Civic floor mats because she got a new car and they have weather mats on the inside, so she just didn't want the nylon one, so we just decided to put them on there. This Andis little detachable blade for a razor, some AccuCheck strips. I've sold those a million times. Zesty Paws, an H&R Block tax software, and then a few things of Loom deodorant. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 11 items I listed on my second eBay account. And then this morning I woke up with that, with the restriction. So I don't know. I mean, I don't know. It wasn't a Vero or anything. It was just a thing literally says restore your selling privileges, action required. We place temporary restriction on your account because we notice activity that we believe is a risk to our community. And I'm hoping that everything will be fine because on my first eBay account, I used my um my address personally, even though I should be using my PO box, but it is what it is. But on my second eBay account, I'm using my PO box instead of my actual account. So I sent them the documentation, and then I sent them a little comment saying that I do YouTube. That's why I do my my PO box due to safety or whatever. And I'm hoping. And then I sent them the receipt because all those items that I listed was actually from Black Fridays. I sent them the receipt, which is not an invoice; it's just a receipt. And I tried to explain to the dude on the phone. I called eBay and told him what was going on, and he's saying that apparently they sent out a bunch of these. I think what they're doing, they're trying to get rid of scammers and whatnot. I'm not sure. Or fake accounts or something. I'm not sure. But he said that these are just verification things being sent out. I don't know how true it is. He seems like he was being truthful about it because I explained to him, I was like, yeah, I get my stuff from like liquidation stores and garage sales and stuff like that, and I'm a good person, I promise. I just said, I just told him this is like my main income, and he's like, oh yeah, no worries, this should just be just a verification thing. It's just all it is just trying to verify who you are and stuff like that. But I don't know. So I don't know if anybody has any kind of advice on how to continue on. I mean, I do know I gotta obviously have to wait for the message to come through. Whether or not they're going to not temporarily restrict me, I mean, I don't know. But we will definitely see. What time did they send this? They sent this at at 1:08 in the morning. And I was in bed. So yeah, so it's kind of scary because the reason why it's scary is if this account gets shut down for whatever reasoning, technically I cannot have my first eBay account, and we have over 1,100 listings on that account. So then it's like, okay, so what's the next step? Let's just say all else fails, worst case scenario, what should I do? So it's like, I don't know what to do. Silly stuff. I remember a few months ago, I got a verification request for my personal info, and bank account. My money was frozen until verified. But I think I was already verified though. So it was like, were you already verified before they did that? So I believe the eBay guy, if he said they send it out to a lot of people, that's what he said. He said they send it out to a lot of people. And I told him, the thing is, I use a PO box, so my address and stuff isn't going to line up, exception of my statement and my driver's license. And he said, yeah, just leave in the comments, say that you use a PO box. It shouldn't be an issue, but yeah, just document all that, send all the documents that you possibly can, and go from there. But apparently, I guess they're trying to track down scammers or fake accounts or something. I'm not 100% sure on that. But either way, if this account does get shut down, my first one will also get shut down because of IP. And my wife got a message on her eBay account, which she doesn't even use. She has it, but she has like 10 items on there or something. And she got a message saying that her account's on temporary hold because it's associated with another account because we share the same IP address. So it's definitely going to be interesting. I don't understand it at all. It sounds to me like they're getting rid of you, but you did something wrong. That's what it sounds to me. And that's what I'm saying. Well, according to the thing, it doesn't say I did anything wrong, exception of it says we notice activity that we believe is a risk to our community. It's not saying anything about anything that I did wrong specifically. It's just saying we notice activity that we believe is a risk to our community. Doesn't say anything at all. And it just says to appeal, you need to upload the following information: a copy of your driver's license, a recent credit card statement, bank statement, or utility bill. Your name and billing address should be visible, yada, yada. Documentation showing that you purchased the items recently listed for sale on eBay. So But the thing is, it was only 11 listings, and I just don't I don't understand it. Because at the same time, if I can't provide invoices from manufacturers and stuff like that, because obviously eBay is trying to get rid of a lot of people from what the rumors going on right now. And the thing is, why my second account? Why not my first eBay account? My first eBay account, I sell a lot, way more than what I do on my second eBay account. So maybe it just has to do with the fact that I have a PO box. I don't know. I really have no idea, and that's why it's very confusing. I remember a few months ago, I got a verification request from my personal info bank account. My money was frozen until verified. Silly stuff. Was that like while like after you already were a verified seller and then you got the same thing? I don't understand. I've been on the platform for 2 years and verified when this happened. eBay person said the same thing. A lot of people got this verification request. Okay. So maybe I'm good. I just the thing is too, I don't have an invoice, so I sent them the receipt from the bin store that I recently got those 11 items from. I sent them that receipt because the dude said send whatever documentation you possibly can and just put in the comments of what you do, whatever. Tiny Barn Treasures, how you doing today? I can see why they are trying to weed out all the scammers and stolen goods. I understand that you have not stolen goods, anything, but all the new merchandise that you get can raise a red flag, I guess. And yes, that's what I mean. But it's kind of hard to say because they didn't really tell me anything I did wrong other than we notice activity that we believe is a risk to our community. So and what's weird about it is on my second eBay account, I literally didn't list anything for like a week or so. Actually no, probably longer than that. Let me see. I could tell you. I haven't listed. Okay, maybe I haven't listened to anything in like a month, so it's a little bit longer than what I thought. So it's like, why would they target my second eBay account, not my first one? My first one, I sell way more. On my first eBay account. So if it has to do with, and again, that's what makes me feel like maybe it is just a verification process. I'm not sure because I already been verified. So again, it could just be them just sending out a whole bunch of stuff to random accounts, and then once they send the information in, okay, good, and all is well, whatever, cool. But it's also kind of scary when you think about it because like payments are on hold, so I can't get paid till they resolve the issue. Second of all, if my account does get shut down for whatever reasoning, my first eBay account gets shut down. So then I got to figure out what I'm going to do for income because obviously I sell on Macari and stuff like that, but eBay is my main bread and butter. You get paid 24 hours a day or once a day for, you get paid out every single day. Gosh, I don't know why I made that sound so weird. So it's just weird. What are the eBay rumors? So from what the eBay rumors are is that they're trying to weed out the small sellers and bring in big corporations, like how Amazon does. Plus the whole imperfects like clothing thing that's coming in. So apparently once from what I'm hearing, I might be hearing it wrong, but what I'm hearing is once they get a hold of those said brands, apparently people are going to start getting veroed. I'm not understanding how I don't know. Like I said, I want to look further into this because this is my livelihood and this is what I do full time. So it is a little scary, but it's like, what my question to you guys is, what would be the next step? What would it be? Would it be Whatnot? I've never done Whatnot before. I mean, do I just kind of transfer everything over to Macari or Facebook Marketplace? I mean, like, what do y'all think? Maybe just cross-platform everything? Because obviously you guys know I'm fixing to finish up on the project in the garage. So it's like, dang, I just did all that for potentially, well, can't really say it for nothing, but you know what I'm saying, to get prepared for, bigger and better things with eBay. And then I kind of get this thing, but silly stuff. I mean, you might be right. Maybe it's just a verification thing. The dude on the phone said they sent out a bunch of it to different people. He said there's nothing really nothing crazy. He said it was, I don't know. Like I said, I'm kind of in my head right now. Maybe it is the inactivity and then boom, activity. Who knows? I'm sure it is all computer generated like a lottery. I mean, yeah, I mean, possibly for sure. I can see why it could do that. But yeah, it's definitely interesting how that happened. But it wasn't even like big ticket items either. It was let me see, because I went on a Saturday after garage sales to Black Friday deals and just got a handful of things for $5 that I thought I could make money on. But like $30 item, $15 item. There was a $70 item. I did list my wife's Honda Civic floor mats. They're nylon because she has weather ones on the inside, so she didn't want these. So listed that. I listed a little blade for a razor, some AccuCheck test strips. I sold those 1,000 times. Some Zesty Paw chews for dogs, H&R Block tax software, and then 3 things of Loom deodorant. Those are the only things, and they're literally 20, 20, 20, 21, 25, 35, 95 for the Honda mats, and then 70 for the flashlight, and then 1530. So it wasn't like anything crazy. I think you'll be okay. I'll pray for you because it would hurt a lot of people if you go. You both are good people and funny. That's yeah. Yeah, Ruth, I appreciate that. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna go anywhere. It's just I got to figure out what the transition would be if we do end up getting banned. I don't think it's gonna happen. I'm really crossing my fingers because, I'm a good person, so hate to see it, but I guess that's life sometimes. Hey, Brandon, go to the Johnny Morning Show. You may get answers. There's a lot of knowledge there. It just started. We'll be on an hour or so. I'm sure he will have answers. Just go up on the panel, introduce yourself, and ask. Yeah, Stacey, I definitely will if I get the time. I will see if I can stop by. I know I got to do a bunch of running around today, and I'm running off of like 5 hours of sleep. So, yeah, I'll see what I can do. Hi, Pamela. How you doing today? By the way, I know how you feel. I felt the same thing when they sent me the verification request. They froze my account and requested I upload a copy of my license, bank account statement. I think verification where I lived. It took 24 hours for them to verify my account was unlocked again. I was sweating bullets until this silly stuff. So let me ask you this. So my question to you is, though, with the message, did you have the same message where it said where it says that you have to send in documentation showing that you purchased the items recently listed for sale on eBay? Did yours say that too, or no? Janet, how you doing today? I would cross list everything. I think that is going to be the route that I'm gonna have to do. Maybe, like I said, I want to wait till this gets in, because if it's not good enough in 10 days, they will, they would suspend me indefinitely. So I don't know. This is a big changer, game changer. So I don't know. Like I said, I don't know how this is going to affect me financially, personally, mentally, because my wife doesn't work. She works with me, so it's like this is like a surreal thing, because if it's worst case scenario, we have to transfer over to a different platform. Might have to switch over to Whatnot. I really don't know. It's gonna be interesting. Yo, Rando, what's good, homie? Hey, Nerdy Picker. Hey, buddy, it's early for you. Not a fun subject this morning. So many people were having concerns with this right now. I'm such a small store. I don't really worry about this right now. I did start listing on my car yesterday, though, just to get things moving. My sales have been very slow. And that's the thing, Nerdy Picker. It's weird because it's on my second eBay account. I don't have, I have, let's see, I have 130 listings. 130 listings on that second account, but over on my first account, I have 1,100 listings. So I don't know. It's just weird because I like over on my first eBay account, and this is the weird thing. On my first eBay account, I literally listed like 150 things in the past, like, 150 is probably exaggerating, at least 100 items over the course of a week. And I haven't got anything on my first account. I still don't have anything on my first account. So it's definitely weird that it's on my second account instead of my first. Pamela, oh, you're the one who lives in Hiram. Very nice. Yeah. No, I where is Hiram at? I never heard of Hiram, Georgia. That was the only thing that is different. They didn't ask me to upload proof of how I bought my items. The majority of my items I sell are not brand new. You have a lot of new items. Maybe that's why. I mean, yeah. I mean, there's definitely new items. But my thing is that I record everything that I buy. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I mean, couldn't that technically be proof of me buying? I don't know, because like I feel like something has to be done because these are secondhand goods. You know what I'm saying? They're returns, or they just, I mean, they're liquidation items essentially, right? So it's like, man, I mean, I really don't get it. And if you look at what I've sold on my second eBay account, it's really not even that crazy because let me see. Well, I have sold quite a bit on my second eBay account. So over the course of 90 days on my second eBay account, we brought in $10,367.56. Past 7 days, $393. 31 days, $2,080. So even with the newer items, I still don't see it. I still don't see why. Even with the new stuff, I mean, it's not like I mean, I've gotten like maybe 2 Veros on this account, and that's it. The Vero stopped. Haven't been hit since. And for the most part, it's all just general stuff. I mean, I really don't know what the issue would be with all this stuff, but I don't know. Hello, Kimmy. Probably all the new stuff you're selling. I don't know, just eBay sketchy lately. I have seen. Yeah, I've been trying to go on like Twitter or Google and just trying to type in like, you know, eBay send out verification something. Something with issues or whatnot. But I don't know if this is just like a routine thing. Like I said, I kind of believe the guy because he said that he was very reassuring. He was sitting there saying that he said, yeah, this is just like he said the MC011. He said, is that the restriction on your account? I said, yes, sir. He's like, yeah, it's just basically just a verification thing. We sent a bunch of stuff out. Yeah, just send it whatever documentation you possibly can, and it should be resolved within a couple of days. He said that because I told him what I do. I told him I do YouTube and I record everything that I buy. We do liquidations and garage sales and stuff like that. And he said, "Yo, no, that's fine." He said, "No worries. Yeah, just send it whatever documentation you can. Just make sure things kind of add up, and then in the comments, make sure you put on there that you use your PO box for your address and stuff like that. As long as your license match up and your bank statement match up, that's all that realistically matters, I guess. But other than that, he seemed very reassuring. But I wanted to talk about this because I mean, like, what am I gonna do? Like, what are y'all's suggestions? Should I go to a different platform? Should I try Whatnot? Should I try making my own website? Like, I don't know. I really don't know because then you gotta figure out how to drive traffic to your website. So I really have no idea. I watched several people that do eBay, and it's becoming a trend that they're banning a lot of people, big and small accounts. And yeah, and I've seen that too, Pamela. It's crazy. Why does eBay pay more than others? I don't understand. I'm trying to learn. I mean, it's just like Amazon. Amazon, pays more essentially because it's just Amazon, I guess, because the 2-day handling. I don't know. I honestly have no idea. About 20 minutes away from Six Flags. Oh, okay. Well, that's not too far from here. I have a feeling your second account met whatever requirement eBay was looking for, and this is all just automated. I mean, possibly, yeah, possibly, because it happened at 1 o'clock in the morning, and I listed those items probably around like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So definitely interesting. Does your first main account use your PO box? No. My first eBay account, it does not use my PO box. Let me see. My first eBay account I have, let's see. Where's my settings? I don't see. I'm trying to find. Let me see here. Trying to find where my address is. It should be under my eBay. So no, so my first account, I'm using my personal address. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I'm using my personal address on my first account. Sorry. Diversity is going to be great in the future. Oh yeah. Thrifty Nick, how you doing today? We sell secondhand goods. They know that. I think brands are wanting to start reselling too, and want to keep people like us from selling the brand they have been buying back goods lately, apparently. But what doesn't make sense about that though, the items already purchased from somewhere, most likely they got their money back. But then let's say they, because like when you look at like bin stores, you know, it's basically shelf pulls, it's returns, it's just liquidated items to stuff that's not selling. But it's like, if it's not selling, what does it matter if they purchased it from them? Essentially, they made their money back, or they made their money, and then why shouldn't we be able to sell it? I get it, trademark and patents and all this stuff, but it's not like we're going out there and making the product. You know what I'm saying? We're already selling it as is. Like, to give you an example, whenever we bought my wife's new Honda the other day, it came with weather mats. So we have the nylon mats, and those go for $95 online. And they're OEM, they're authentic. And what happens if Honda would be like, you can't sell that, but it's like, I have I have the financial documents to show that we just bought the car. Like, why can't we sell it? So that's what I don't understand. And I get the thing of, as far as providing invoices and receipts and this stuff. Invoices is proof of purchase, and then your receipts are proof of payment. So it's like how, you can't have receipts for everything. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's like all these Disney pins, right? If Disney World came at me like, hey, I don't know where you got these from, but you can't sell them because you don't have invoices. It just don't make any sense to me. That's probably what triggered this verification on your second account and not your first main account. Your second account is a PO box. You're selling new items and you're making good amount of money. Well, that's the thing. The second eBay account, I'm not making that much money off of it because I don't really list on it anymore. I was just randomly listing on it just to kind of beef it up a little bit because it's been a minute since I listed on there. And let me rephrase it. When I say I'm not making that much money, I made $300 in the past 7 days, and that's without listing anything for a month. In 90 days, I made over $10,000. So I mean, I guess so. Target is supposed to start selling used items on eBay. That's interesting. I'm going to be doing the big yard sale that I told you about, and also Facebook Marketplace, and possibly taking the vintage and nicer clothes and shoes and purses to consignment shops that pay cash. Heck yeah, that's a good way to do it. Kimmy, I have a question. I have a package stuck in transit. Buyer said item not delivered because USPS didn't upload tracking. Buyer don't want the refund if still in transit. USPS uploaded tracking, case still open, so I haven't until today, etc. But it won't be delivered today. What would you do? You're stuck in transit. I mean, you can contact USPS and just kind of see what they say. because sometimes you can sometimes you get an update on what's going on. Sometimes you can like convene of where it's going, so like you can basically try to stop and have it resent back to you. Or they can get you they'll tell you to contact a certain facility or whatever the case is. You can even open up a claim if you have insurance on it. So I would call USPS and just tell them what's going on and see what happens. Have you uploaded the documents eBay has asked for yet? Yes, silly stuff. I did. I uploaded my driver's license, my bank statement, and the Black Friday deals receipt for that. And I told the dude on the phone, I was like, a bank statement and my license match up. But I use a PO box because I told him I do YouTube and stuff. So I don't know. We're definitely going to see. It shows movement now. Nice. No, in their stores, they're picking up on the reuse and repurpose that resellers have been doing. They have always sold used video games, but now it's going to be the other goods as well. That's interesting. That is definitely interesting. I mean, yeah, probably because they realized that. Well, I don't know. If I think what it is, I think it also has to do with like greed of money as well. If they are doing that, because it's like, man, y'all already making millions off of consumers, you know. But I don't know. I don't know. It's crazy. I will say that, like, it's one of those things where I don't know, because like this is kind of like turning my world upside down a little bit, because I am thinking, further ahead. It could be as simple as what Silly Stop was saying. It could be just verification thing, or something triggered automatically or whatever the case is. But at the same time, I also have to think of the worst possible scenario of what would happen. So if the worst case scenario of a thing on eBay is where they're like, yeah, we're going to shut you down, where am I going? Is this the end of the Georgia Picker? Is it is it the end of the reselling thing? Am I going to be transferring over platforms? I don't know. It's definitely up in the air. Sorry, I have to get back to the day job. Y'all messing with me anything. I hope this get cleared up soon. Thank you, Nerdy Picker. Have a blessed day. I appreciate you. But yeah, I'm just trying to think, further ahead of what to do. So there might not be a video tonight. There might not be a video tonight, but I don't know. We're gonna see. Mike, what's going on, man? Why are they considering shutting you down for? So that's the thing. I'm not sure. So all the message says is that we restricted your account MC011. It says we placed a temporary restriction on your account because we noticed activity that we believe is a risk to our community. Didn't say what exactly it was. They just said that to appeal, you need to upload the following information: driver's license, recent bank statement, utility bill, or credit card statement, and documentation including manufacturer's invoice or receipt showing that you purchased items recently listed for sale on eBay. Send us your documentation here. Other than the fact that it says send receipts, invoice and receipt showing that you purchased items recently listed for sale on eBay. I listed 11 items, and they weren't like big ticket items. There was a $70 item. The rest of them were like 25, 15, 20, that type of stuff. So I don't know. I honestly have no idea, Mike. We're gonna hopefully get this done in 24 hours. I didn't get much sleep at all last night. Kimmy, maybe they just question your eBay store because you have two, even though one is in your wife's name, still same home address, because with PO box you still have to show permanent address, right? So technically we have 3 accounts. My wife has hers, which she doesn't even use. I mean, there's stuff listed, but she doesn't use it. But I have my 2 stores that are active. My second one, not as much, but my first one is, highly active. But the issue I have with it is why is my second eBay account getting a hit instead of my first one? And again, what Silly South was saying, maybe just because it was a PO box, But yeah, Chris, how you doing today? What? That's crazy. I know. But Kimmy, to answer your question, the PO box you still have to show permanent address, right? So that's what I'm saying. So my bank statement and my driver's license show that I'm here and my address. But the PO box, I told them I use it for safety through YouTube, whatever. That's kind of what I kind of came up with on top of my head. But my thing is, no matter if you get returns through your PO box, or I feel like that shouldn't. I feel like that shouldn't even matter. I think this has to do with the stuff that I recently listed. I don't know. I really have no idea. Diana, how are you doing today? They think that if someone is selling used in good condition and they're not buying new from store, they think they are losing money because of resellers. I mean, potentially. I don't know. I hate when stuff like this happens because you have to start thinking ahead. And that's one thing the military always taught me, before getting out of the military, they basically set you up, for the next year to where they tell you how to write a resume. They kind of set you up for a year. Literally, you have your classes, for transitioning back into the civilian world. And whenever I see stuff like this, I know I'm a good person. I know I bought my stuff legitly, that type of stuff. But at the same time, if eBay doesn't agree with it or whatever the case is, I have to start looking ahead. I have to figure out what's best for me, my family, and all of that. I'm really hoping it's just something very small. Maybe it is just a PO box thing, and hopefully that's the issue. But if they don't accept these documents, or I don't have enough evidence or whatever, then I don't know. I did come into in my mind where I was like, I do record all my listings or all my stuff. So I don't know. It's no matter what, the items are not from manufacturers, but at the same time, it's like I hate this thing where you have to get an invoice and stuff, because I get what eBay is doing too. They don't want to deal with legality stuff because of stolen goods or whatever the case is. But it's like, man, I got receipts, I have video proof, et cetera, et cetera. So I honestly have no idea. Kathy, how you doing today? Not a reseller, but enjoy videos. Are your bins receipts itemized? I would think your videos would be proof. What is the purpose of a second store for good results for you and wifey? So the bin stores are not itemized. I think my wife took the receipts. As a matter of fact, hold on, I got a picture of it right here because I had to send it in. One sec. Where's that? All right. I'm going to try to show you guys this the best I can. So there is the thing right there. 4/23, 2022. I bought 34 items for $181.90. But yes, that's the thing that I used, that I sent them. And again, it's just a receipt. It's not an itemized invoice or anything like that. But even then, they couldn't. Even if I had an itemized invoice from Black Fridays, it wouldn't matter because it's not from the manufacturers. So I don't get how that works. I really don't. But yeah, Kathy, I'm really hoping for a good outcome. But again, the dude on the phone said that it's just for verification purposes. I could be wrong. I don't know. That's just what he said. Maybe just to ease my mind. I don't know. We'll definitely see. I have family out your way, so I'm looking in that area for a house to buy, as well as in Florida. Yeah, the Savannah area is beautiful. I love Savannah. I love Georgia in general, though. That's probably why, because PO box, they just so they're checking your ID, etc. Just regular checks. They be doing protocol. Yeah, and that's fine. Even and if they want a receipt of me buying the PO box, I could probably go down to UPS store and just be like, hey, is there any way you can like print me up a receipt, something? I need it for my business, something. I mean, they should be able to provide it for me, if that's the case. Because I can literally show them where I live, and then my PO box is literally right down the street, probably like 10 minutes out of my way. So I think that could be something maybe to help my case if it is the PO box thing. But what I don't understand about the message is it's saying that they need a receipt of the recently listed items that were for sale on eBay. That's the only thing that's my main concern. So I think it has to do with the stuff that I was selling, but I don't know. I get it all from bin stores. I don't know. Thank you for service. I'm a disabled veteran Navy. Oh, well, thank you, Pamela. Same to you. Same to you. Yeah, I did. I only did 5 years though. I wanted to stay in, but I have narcolepsy and all that other bad stuff that comes with being in the military, I guess. When a person buys something from a seller, can you mail it to their PO box, or does it have to go to the viewer's address? When a person buys something, well, technically, if you're buying something, you can sell. You can send the item wherever you want. There's people who buy stuff for somebody's birthday and they'll just have the seller ship it out to that person. So you can realistically send it anywhere if you're a buyer. But yeah, the seller can send it wherever you want. Whatever your address is put into the system is where you can send it. So I mean, I don't know. It's like I said, it's gonna be. I can't shake this yawn. But what platform? Let's just think further ahead, you guys. Let's think further ahead. Let's just say that all else fails. I can't provide whatever they need me to provide. I mean, what should I do? Should I do online auction through Whatnot? Should I just try to cross list on every platform? I mean, what do you guys think? I know the cross listing thing would take a lot of time. It's possible because I am a workaholic. I think I can make it happen, but I'd rather not do that because it's a lot of work. But it's like what should I do? Because this is a real main concern. Obviously, I know I got to figure out what's best for me and my family or whatever. But this is a very surreal issue with a lot of stuff that's going around with with eBay resellers. And I try looking stuff up, like, is this like a normal thing? And I can't really find anything on it. I haven't seen anything pop up on eBay yet of people having the same issue. So I don't know. I honestly have no idea. I used to shark fish off the pier in Tybee Island. My dad lived there in the late 80s, and Savannah's where my brother died back then. Tybee Island, yeah, Tybee Island's about 45-ish minutes away from me. But yeah, the pier, yeah, we used to go there whenever I was younger in the late 90s, early 2000s and stuff. Pray for you, Brandon. Peace of mind and understanding. Thank you, Chris. Thank you. Yeah, I'm trying not to let it affect me yet. Like I said, I need to answer hopefully within the next couple of days. If I don't hear anything back from them, probably by today's the 28th. If I don't hear anything back from them from the 1st, all right, now let's make it next by Monday on the 2nd. Then I'm probably going to start listing other platforms and stuff. So I don't know. It sucks because I worked very hard to build up this store, and I'm not the only one who's going through it. I know that. But me and my wife are gonna have to sit down and figure out what exactly we're going to do, because eBay, they pay you every day. So I gotta sit down with her and figure out what we're gonna do, because I can't promise that I'm gonna be making the same amount of money on my car than I do eBay. Can't say that I would or I won't, but I don't know. We're gonna definitely see. I think I saw online auctions through Facebook. Yes, they do that. I'm just curious with the auction thing, because I know Whatnot basically, you would take a picture of whatever item you're selling, and then you'd be like, hey, yeah, you guys selling this Lilo and Stitch, Disney pen, whatever. I got a ton of them. That's because I was in the middle of going through them or whatever. And then it's like, you take a picture, be like, oh, what would this sell for? Let's just say this is $100 pen, but it sells for $20 on Whatnot. Then it's like, man, and I get it too. It's quick money. It's not gonna be the money you want, but at the same time, man, it's just like, I don't know if I could do that. You can do your own website, or if you rather quick money online auctions instead of Whatnot, until you get a following, stuff will sell low, but you can sell a lot at once. And that's what I was thinking of too, because I have quite a bit of stuff, but at the same time, it's like, man, if I sell 100 items for $5 a piece, that's only $500. But realistically, let's say everything would sell all together for $1,500. I'm just saying that's a big pay cut, if that makes sense. So I don't know. Maybe we'll try it out. Maybe just do one. Maybe get like some stuff from my death pile and just figure it out from there. Commonwealth Flipper has been talking about a free business that relished to other platforms. Free business. Wait, what does that mean, Diana? I mean, free business that relished to other platforms. Do you mean like just a website that anybody can go on for free, or if you can elaborate on that, that'd be great. Thank you. I'm trying to understand it. I'm sorry. I'm a little tired this morning, so I'll pray for you guys. I have a lot of stuff to do. If I hear of anything, I'll let you know. Thank you, Pamela. Do you know any foxes out there? Foxes. I don't know. Let me go to my Facebook. I'm trying to think on the top of my head, but let me see my friends. Let's see. Let's see. I served with two people whose last name had Fox in it. One of them they named Dakota Fox, and then his wife Rebecca Fox. But that's whenever I was in Virginia, stationed there. Relist. I mean, yeah. And talking about free business that relist other platforms. Well, there's one of them that I recently been using, and I might have to try it out after this. Basically, what Sabrina is saying. Good morning. I would cross post on every platform, even if this goes well for you. Yes. It's a platform. It's a platform to cross list your items free. What platform is that? Oh, it's a platform to cross. Oh, I got you. Because the one I use now, for what Sabrina was saying, I might have to start doing that. Because I subscribe to List Perfectly. I think it's $50 a month or something like that, and I've only used it for 4 items. And 3 out of the 4 items sold within 4 days. I think it's relist. Well, again, I use List Perfectly. That's what I use, and basically it's called Flip. Let me ask you this: Flip is what Commonwealth Pick is endorsing, because like I said, I pay $50 a month for List Perfectly. We might have to try this. Well, my question is though, so on List Perfectly, if something does sell on a different platform, it doesn't cancel out the listings on the other platform. So let's say if something sold on Facebook, the item will not cancel off of eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, or whatever other platform you have it listed for or listed on. So do y'all know if this one does that? If something gets sold, or do you still have to manually go in there and cancel it? Do FAQs. Let's see what their FAQs say. Using the delist feature, if you wish to delist an item from a marketplace, tap the gear button next to the marketplace. You can easily choose to delist the item in one click. So yeah, so this one doesn't do it either. So either way, you have to manually delist stuff. And the only issue that I have, let's not use the flip crossing. So the only thing I have an issue with cross listing, and I think I'm still gonna do it. But what happens if you sell something on Facebook and let's say Poshmark or whatever, Facebook Marketplace at the same time? What happens then? The video for you still have to manually cancel it. That's kind of what I thought. Yeah, the video from Commonwealth Picker where he talks about this. It showed about 4 days ago. So watch his videos from this week. From this week, he explains everything about it. Okay, I'll make sure to watch that as soon as I get off of here. I think you have to do it manually, but it's free. That is true. It is free. I might have to download the extension and see. Let's see. Let's see if we can sign up for it. Let's see. So you get put on a wait list? It says I'm on a wait list, or is that just waiting for like a verification or something through? Huh. Okay. Yeah, we'll definitely try that out. Appreciate the heads up, you guys. Flip is free. I tried it last night. It works. Sabrina, like, do you like it as far as how it is and everything? Or anybody who uses it? I mean, is it something that's pretty legit? The wait list takes about a week. Okay, I got you. All right, just wanted to make sure it wasn't like a verification thing that you have to hit. Okay, that's fine. But yes, I think no matter what the outcome is with this whole eBay thing, because I think this is going to frustrate a lot of people. If they're trying to go after small, and I think that's what's going to happen. I think they're going to start going after small resellers, because if you think about it, whenever you look at Daily Refinement of what's going on with him, and I won't get into specifics of what's going on with him, but basically he said if you can't provide invoices, they will basically shut your store down. And he said that if you're on a smaller scale, you probably don't have to worry about it. Well, I think this might be the first. I don't see any other resellers having this issue, but then again, it could just be the whole PO box thing. I'm hoping that's all it is. Hopefully. But if it is the stuff, then I don't know. Definitely interesting. Also, I've listed perfectly trying this to see me. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I went to bed like 1:30 this morning. I woke up because I had a nightmare around like 5:30, 6 o'clock this morning. And then I was casually on my phone. I noticed a message, so my adrenaline's just been crazy running. Because that's why I don't sleep at night, because I always have nightmares, anxiety, and stuff. But yes. But I think no matter what the outcome is, I think we need to start cross-listing just in general, even though it's going to be annoying if something sells at the same time. I don't, hopefully that's not going to be the issue. It does suck to manually do it, but if it cross-lists to different platforms, that means you get more eyes on the product and potentially sell it quicker. So hopefully it's not going to be anything crazy. Kathy, the homeschool picker and NC picker also did videos explaining Flip. Are they like promoting it too? Like, are they doing like a paid promotion? I don't know if Commonwealth Picker is doing that too, if it's like a paid promotion, because I think somebody said he's endorsing it. So I'm just curious if it's it might be a good thing. There's always a company out there trying to come up with something new, at the beginning, and then eventually, charge people, whatever. But if you get the service for free, then you might be grandfathered into that. There's definitely platforms trying to do that, but no, I think this is kind of an eye opener of what potentially could happen if they start requiring invoices for every new item, etc. eBay won't last. How many times you go to yard sales or flea markets and buy items just don't make sense. And Kimmy, that's the greatest thing about it. And the issue I have with it is if I have video proof, like unlike Daily Refinement, right? So Daily Refinement, he seems like a cool dude. I've been watching him for a little bit, and again, I won't go into specifics of what happened with him, but he doesn't record his finds. He has people bring in from all over the place. He buys stuff, and he's smart. He makes them bring the items to him, but he never really had video proof. So will video proof like suffice of me buying the product? Because in my eyes, it's just kind of like, okay, I have receipts. I don't have it from the actual manufacturer, but I show you me sourcing it from a different company. So I don't know. It's definitely interesting. Sabrina, so far easy. Awesome. Love to hear it. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna try. As soon as I get on there, I'm gonna download the Chrome extension and see what happens. But yeah, by Monday though, if I haven't heard anything about this eBay thing, I think we're going to have to start cross listing starting Monday, because that'll give me roughly a week. No, 6 days to cross list everything I have, or they permanently shut my eBay account down. Because from my knowledge, is you can't have another eBay account if one of your eBay accounts is permanently banned. So I'm assuming they would eventually catch up to me, but yeah, it's an unfortunate thing. Yeah, my sales the past 31 days though is at 2,080, and that's on my second eBay account. So I don't know. I just think it's weird how they pick and choose. But maybe just my PO box. But we'll definitely see. Kathy, yes, they are paid promotions, and see that makes sense too, because if you're getting paid to promote it, then obviously they're going to talk very highly of it. And nothing wrong with that either. But at the same time, I'm a little biased too. So my thing is, if you're not getting paid for it and you're talking highly of it, I'm gonna give it a shot. But I mean, all you guys are sort of saying that it's a great thing too. So I'm definitely willing to check it out. So yeah, definitely for sure. If you list too many things on the other platforms at one time, does it trigger a red flag to the other platforms? That's another great question as well. Sorry, I'm zoning out. It's another great question too, because I do know that on eBay, if you cancel too many listings or something like that, you can kind of get hit with something about canceled listings or something. I forget what it's called. If you make sure you put cross listed on the site or items sold, it'll probably cover any problems other than 2 or more people wanting this. If you make sure you, yeah, and that's what I was thinking too, because like if I was to cross list something, I would have to cross list everything, because of I wouldn't want to not cancel something. You know what I'm saying? But for sure, yeah, definitely got the look. Because like I said, I'm probably gonna do the cross listing thing. It's gonna be a little bit more annoying, but I think it's gonna help. But again, I'm just really hoping this eBay thing does not do what it's doing, because this is a big thing, especially for me, because I'm such on a small scale, like Daily Refinement, you know what I'm saying? With him, he has a lot of money generated, and with this stuff, yes, it does hurt his business, whatever, but he also has a little bit of a backup, if that makes sense. So for me, being on such a small scale, I have a little bit of money set off to the side, but nowhere near what he has, and what some other people might have. Again, I do pretty well for myself, for me and my wife, but the thing is, I got bills too, definitely on a smaller scale. But I think the cross listing would help. Like I said, I did the list perfectly. I listed 4 items. 3 out of the 4 things sold within 4 days, and that was my first time doing it. And 2 of the items were $120 dash cams. One item was a NASCAR diecast car, and that sold for 25. So definitely one of those things. But Diana, that's definitely a good question. If you list too many things on other platforms at one time, does it trigger a red flag to other platforms? I don't know how that works, because I don't know the legal terms and conditions of, if you're selling this item on a certain platform, you can't sell it anywhere else. I don't know if that's in the in the terms agreement, but it's potentially could be there, because we don't really read terms and conditions, right? Even though we should. But But yeah, I don't know. Definitely gonna be interesting. Place temporary restriction on your account because we notice activity that we believe is a risk to our community. Cause see, from what I'm looking at, let's see, you should go take a power nap when you need it. Yeah, I'm well that's the thing, I can't really nap because at 11 I gotta go make a Facebook marketplace deal. And then at 12ish, I gotta go get my tux fitted. I'm gonna be a best man in a wedding. Then after that, I might be able to nap. Plus we have Black Fridays in the morning tomorrow morning, so definitely gonna see. Um, so I'm doing some research here. This person has on there from April of last year. It says, "Hello, we place a temporary restriction on your selling account because we notice activity that we believe is a risk to our community." But after that, it says to verify your account, please contact us by clicking on the link below. You may be asked to sign in. The restriction will remain on your account until we verify your information. I don't think it's an information thing because it doesn't say anything about verifying my information. It just says to appeal, you just need to upload this, this, and this. So I don't know. Did you ask eBay when you had them on the phone, etc., like what item you think is at risk to anyone? So whenever I asked him on the phone, I asked him. So I got this temporary restriction, whatever, for selling on the account. And he asked me, was it the MC011? I said yes, sir. And he said that okay. So what's happening is eBay sending a whole bunch of them out, I guess. He's saying that it's just a verification thing, but the thing is, if it's a verification thing, then it would say it somewhere in here that we just need to verify your account. It would say that. It doesn't say anything in there. And this is the thing that I'm trying to understand because to appeal, you need to update the following information or upload the following information: copy of your driver's license or government ID, copy of recent credit card statement, bank statement, or utility bill. Your name and billing address should be visible and consistent with your eBay account registration information. Documentation, in parentheses, including manufacturer's invoices or receipts showing that you purchased the items recently listed for sale on eBay. Send us your documentation here. Um, so, so again, so it's like I'm not understanding what I'm sending because it doesn't say anything. Sounds like a scam email phishing. No, this is straight through. This is straight from eBay. I have it in my account, my eBay messages. What's going on, Billy? How you doing today? But yes, no. It's it didn't tell me exactly what I did wrong, exception of the fact that it says um documentation showing that you purchased items recently listed for sale on eBay. But whenever I did talk to the guy, I told him, I do garage sales and all that type of stuff. And he said, okay, that's fine. Just if you have a receipt for something, the more documentation, the better. And he was kind of reassuring that it's just a verification thing. And again, I don't know if he's just was doing that to avoid a conflict. I honestly have no idea. Obviously the dude seemed like a very cool dude, but it definitely was. It's definitely not fake. This is like real. So I don't really know what to do if I'm being honest. It's weird. It's like a cross between verification of you and a proof of purchase / invoices. Flipping sports guy, what's going on, man? How you doing today? And exactly, and that's where I'm confused because if it's a verification thing, I should have no issue. But if it's having an invoice, and again, I would get a receipt from the post office to show it's yours. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that if it's not enough information, I will go down to my my PO box store at UPS, get a receipt for it to show that this is me. I have a picture, here's my driver's license next to it, like this is me. So I might have to end up doing that. I don't know, but again, flipping sports guy, it's definitely interesting because if it's a verification thing, they would say it, but if it's also proof of purchase, then daily refinement literally just had the same issue, and he's on a way bigger scale than me. And he said that if you're on a smaller scale, most likely you don't have to deal with this. He said it's going to be very rare, but now it's like, wow, they're really starting to target small eBay stores like this. Flipping Sports Guy, another thing too, the one thing that's a little weird about it as well, that they targeted my second eBay account and not my first. And again, it could be just because on my second eBay account I use my PO box, and then my first eBay account I use my address. So maybe that is the correlation between it. But the fact that it says recent purchases on the stuff that I recently listed on eBay on my second eBay account, that's why. Or they're saying that I had to send that receipt, which I did. I did send the Black Friday deals receipt down with me going to the bin store. So I don't know. It's definitely up there, you guys. Definitely has me worried though, as you guys can tell. That's why I'm talking so much about it. It definitely has me worried because I'm on a small scale. I'm not big. I'm sitting at 1,100 listings, and then on my second eBay account I got another 110. So I guess 1,200 listings in total. But no, it's definitely crazy. I wonder if I can share. There you go. There we go. You guys can read it for yourself. That's exactly what it says. I don't want to hide nothing, but this is what it says. So I don't know if y'all can read that or not. So I really have no idea. I really have no idea on why this is an issue. I don't know. Yo, Ping, how you doing today? eBay wants your address on eBay to match the address on your checking account. No PO boxes, but you can change it after you are verified. Well, that's dumb. Why should that be a thing though? Because I use my PO box because I told them for YouTube safety. It's the only thing that came up to my came to mind. So it's like, well, maybe that is the issue then. eBay wants your address on eBay to match the address on your checking account. No PO boxes, because that's the thing too. Whenever you look at my account, my first eBay account, it literally shows my address, right? But then I have my driver's license, my bank statement, and it all matches up with eBay. So it's like, why wouldn't they just be like, oh, okay, so this is actually him. This is him, because I have my first eBay account and my second eBay account. Maybe that is the case, but and that's fine. And I don't mind not using my PO box. I just use my PO box that way. If you guys, the viewers and stuff, won't ever send me like a written letter and stuff like that, which I'm gonna come out with something about that soon, because I would like for people to send me letters, because we're starting up a collage in the hallway. So that is a requirement for managed payments. But why now though? Why now though? Because it's like I've had the second eBay account for a while now. Maybe it's like a follow-up verification. I get that too. But definitely, Ping. I think you have something there. Maybe hopefully they come back and be like, hey, we need this or something, and I can verify that for them. Maybe it's the powder stuff you get at bin stores. Don't know the name of the stuff. I mean, I've never had a Vero issue with it, Diana. I haven't had anything crazy with it. So, I mean, I don't sell anything expired. But I think Ping might be onto something, because they're saying that eBay wants your address on eBay to match the address on your checking account. That could be a potential thing, and then it's required for managed payments. So, it could be the PO box thing. Hopefully, that's what it is. Enjoying the live. I have to check out heading out into my day job. Thanks for all the wife to do. Be encouraged and have a blessed day. Thank you, Sabrina. Thank you so much for stopping by. Enjoy the rest of your day and week. Hopefully, we'll see you very, very soon. Appreciate your time being here and venting with me. He's using that for all the fan mail and love letters, so the wife doesn't see that, right? Hopefully I'm saying this name right. Jawan. Yep, it's the contact information. Okay. If y'all are reassuring me it's that, then okay. Because it's the only thing that So, but my question is to you guys though: if it's the contact information, why wouldn't they just say, "Hey, this is a verified information issue or verification for info issue," instead of saying this right here where it says, "I need to send this." So why do I have to send a receipt or invoice showing that I purchased the recently listed items for sale? That's the only thing that's throwing me off. So, but yes, by all means, if it's the contact information, I can definitely see where that could be an issue. But why is that in there? Maybe it's just the protocol or something. But yes, I think. But yeah, I think that's what the issue is going to be. If they come back and say, "Hey, the information is not right," then yeah, gotta go. Praying for good results. Enjoy your videos. Thank you, Diana. I appreciate your time being here. Appreciate you talking to me and venting with me. Hopefully, you have a blessed day, and the rest of the week is gonna be all gravy for you. I appreciate your time. Did you recently list an item with multiple quantity? Yes, I did. I listed. I'll show you. So I listed these Loom deodorant. 12 of those. And I mean, these actually were supposed to be 11 of these of each one. But yes. Just hopped in. So what happened? So Gulf Coast Pickers. So long story short, I listed 11 items over on eBay. A couple of them were multi-quantity listings, and I woke up this morning saying that my second eBay account is temporarily on hold or suspended or whatever it says, which is right here. Temporary restriction on your account because we noticed activity that we believe in a risk to our community. It didn't really tell me exactly what I did wrong, but these are the things that I have to do to appeal, which I already did. Um, Ping is saying, or a couple of people are saying that it could be the fact that I use my PO box and it's not the same as my bank statements and my address itself. It's not the same, so maybe that could be the red flag. But then Ping brought up something very interesting too that I did list. Technically, these two right here are supposed to have 11 on them, but I did list 3 items with multi-quantity listings. The rest of them are, just ones. So I'm not sure. I mean, Ping, what do you think though? I mean, do you think it's just the PO box thing, or do you think it's the multiple quantity listing thing, or what do you think? I find it easier to just call eBay. The messages don't make sense to me. Ping bring up the point about multi quantities. Yeah, so Jawan, so I did call eBay, and eBay, the customer representative said that was it the MC011 restriction? I said yes, sir, and he said okay. So what's happening is that this is just a verification issue, or verification, whatever he said, issue, whatever. And he said that just do what the appeal says, and then you should be good to go. And I told him, what about the documentation about the recently listed items? Because I told him, I go to liquidation stores and garage sales and stuff like that. And he said that's fine. If you have a receipt for that, just take a picture of it, put in the little comment section that says whatever comments you want to put in there whenever you send it in. And I sent it in. And I said that I use a PO box because I do YouTube and I do it for my safety. It's the only thing I can come up with. But yes. So I sent that in, and yeah. So I'm not 100% sure. But yes, I think it's both. I mean, definitely. But and the weird thing is too, maybe this is me because like these were supposed to say 11. So I don't know. What if we change it to 1? Can we change the quantity? Nope. Yeah. So Yeah, so I can't revise anything. Maybe it's so they can prove it is your account. I mean, maybe. Have I ever sold these before? No. So the weird thing about this is, hold on one sec. So the weird thing about this, let me sign into my second or my first eBay account, because I've never listed that item before in multi-quantity listing. However, you can say the same thing about my first account, because I have Loom deodorant as well. That's a different scent, and I got multiple quantity listing on that on my first eBay account, and I've never had that issue. And I never sold it before either. Let's see if I can find it. Oh, whoops. I messed it up. If you never listed items before, 3 listings with multiple quantities might raise questions. Well, my thing is, if it did raise questions and they lowered it to 1 quantity, can they do that? Or is that maybe just by my mistake? Let's see, listings. Pamela, good luck. Thank you. I appreciate that. Maybe it's not. Hold on. I swear I listed everything on my first account. Let's see. Let's go back to my second account real quick. So Ping, let me ask you this. Since you seem to know some of the things that could be red flags. So like, my question to you is do you see me getting out of this, or do you think I just need to kind of go elsewhere? Let's go to listings. So this is what I have right here. Oops. So this is what I have right here, Ping. So actually, this right here was listed a while back. Now I think you need to send eBay what they are asking for. So I did. I sent them what they are asking for. They just haven't got back to me yet to where I can kind of figure out what else I need to send them. But this was the first one that I've ever listed, and this was a while back. This was on, and I even sold a couple of these too. March 5th. That's whenever this got listed. But then these are the 3 recent ones. So I'm not sure. So Ping, so you do think I'm going to be able to handle this properly, or you don't think I'll be able to handle this properly? Because it does have me worried. It does, because if they shut down this one, then obviously my first one will get shut down. But the thing is, I don't really active list on my second eBay account at all. And it just sucks. I list multiple quantity, but never more than 4 of any item. Okay. Yeah, I guess that was frustrating. I mean, I'm hoping I'll be fine. But I guess time can only tell. Yes, I think if you make your addresses match and send receipts, and you'll be fine. You can change back to using the PO box. Okay, I appreciate that. I think, like I said, I guess I'll just have to wait for them to respond with it. That way, I can reply back to them and just change. So what? So what would I do? Just change it in my settings? Hold on, let's see. eBay. Account settings. Should I go ahead and change it now, or should I wait for them to respond? Yeah, because my address on my account here is my PO box. Because my email address is verified, my phone number is verified. I even have my social security number in there. I think I just have that feeling that I think it's just I think it has to do with what I'm selling, but maybe I'm just overthinking. Yeah, I appreciate you guys all being here too. It's a very bothersome topic for me. I'm sure there's thousands on people that use a PO box. I mean, I get that, but the thing is, they can see every account that I have. You know what I'm saying? They can verify it's me through that. I just use a different address for my second eBay account, and the issue I'm having with it is like I'm trying to figure out how to put this. The issue I'm having with it is this is just kind of out of nowhere, in my opinion. And on top of that, let's say if I like think about drop shippers, drop shippers, they well, no, I guess they would have the same address. I don't know. I honestly have no idea. I'm so confused. So each account has a different address. So so my plan was to to use my PO box on both accounts, because if I ever do get viewer mail, fan mail, whatever you want to call it, I can just literally go to my PO box. I always get an alert on my phone, but then I get returns and stuff from there too. That way I know it's a return. So it's like I just use my PO box on my second account. That's it. That's all in there. But I'm not. I mean, I'm pretty sure that might have a portion to do with it. But I also feel, I don't know, just it's something about the message that that stands out. I'll show it to you again. There's just something about just this part right here. There we go. It's just something about this part right here where it says to appeal, you need to do the following. Upload the following information. And it's just this part right here is what bothers me, because if it's a verification issue, then it should say somewhere in here saying, hey, all we need to do is verify, your information. But then it's like, they want, this is a good sign too of what Ping was saying. They want your name and billing address should be visible and consistent with your eBay account registration information. What Ping is saying, that right there literally lines up with exactly what Ping is saying. But then the bottom portion of it right here is the only thing that really can. Oh, this is the portion that concerns me because it's like this is the same thing that Daily Refinement was talking about. You know, he was talking about how he couldn't provide enough information, whatever, or eBay wouldn't accept the information, and all that because he didn't have, or whatever the case is. I don't want to get into that because I don't like talking behind people's back. But yes, but that is the issue that I'm at because it's like I do have a receipt. I sent them the receipt, but I don't have technically a proof of an invoice. So it's like I don't know. Yo, what you think of the shirt though? The shirt's pretty dope. At least I got something going for me today. That shirt looking fire. Man. I'm in Gulf Coast Pickers. What do you think? You know, if it was on my first eBay account, I could see why it would be a high. Because he said that it's because I'm a high volume seller, but on the second eBay account, I'm not. So I don't know. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what my next step is. Ping thinks I'll be fine. I think I'll be fine. I'm not sure yet. Like I said, this is on my second eBay account. And I just don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. But yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, I guess we'll see what the outcome is. Like I said, I'm gonna give it until Monday, and if I have not got it situated by Monday, I'm going to start cross listing on, whatever platform I can realistically do. Unfortunate, but I mean, Daily Refinement is right though. I mean, you can't put all your eggs in one basket, even though my eggs aren't really technically all in one basket. It's just I do sell on other platforms. I just don't sell nearly as much on the other platforms. So, yeah, I'm not sure. I am not sure. I am a mentor on eBay's Ask a Member board. Oh, wow, I did not know that. Well, I appreciate you helping me. And we tell sellers that is what they need to do. Okay, I got you. So yeah, I'll wait to see what the verdict is, I guess, afterwards. Hopefully they allow me to to submit, to make my information correct or something, I guess. I want to believe what they sent you, and it's a standard message, and it's probably because you have two accounts, but I don't know because I'm new. Yeah, I've never had this happen to me before. So, I mean, obviously, I've been Vero'd before. I've been this, that, and the other. I just feel like I'm such on a small scale. I don't think they would just, ban me like that. But no, I'm gonna go off of what Ping said. It could be both. So hopefully they allow me to rebuttal with more documentation, no matter if it's through the PO box, if I can just change my information. I mean, Ping, let me ask you this: should I just go ahead and change my information in my settings, or should I wait for them to comment back? Like, what do you think, as far as what I should do? Picking Panda, don't send info. Call eBay first. I did, Panda. I already called eBay, and the dude told me it was just a verification thing. The message says a little bit different things, because it could be because they wanted me to send them a receipt of proof of purchase for my most recently listed items. So I'm not sure. But I'm not. I don't know. I'm not sure. What's going on, Billy? Maybe it's just a standardized form email. Then they try to ask for more info than what's needed. I mean, maybe potentially. But the message was really kind of vague because it didn't really say what I did as far as the temporary restriction is. They just says we notice activity that we believe is a risk to our community. So I don't know. Also, is the name on your eBay account exactly as the name on your checking account? Is the name on your eBay account? Hold on. I could tell you. So whenever I go to my eBay settings on here, let's go to my let's get you the right information. Personal information. There we go. Okay, so I can't go into that. Why? One sec, Ping. I got you. There we go. Okay, so yes. So on my personal info underneath eBay. Yeah, matter of fact, I'll just show you whatever. I'll show you. Here you go. Oh, it's too small. There we go. So there you go right there. So this right here is my P.O. box. There's my P.O. box address, and my name is Brandon Hackle. That's my name. This is under my personal info. Middle name or middle initial? No. Well, my credit card actually says W on it. Hold on, let me see real quick. Let me bring up my little statement that I sent them. Hold on, let me double check that. Bank statement. There is a middle initial. There is a middle initial on my statement. There is. Yeah, there is. And on my driver's license. So I guess I do use my thing. Registered account name has to match your eBay registered name exactly. So and that's the thing I don't understand either, because on my first eBay account, my name is Brandon Hackle on there, and I've never had an issue with it. I don't have W in my name, and I've never had this issue before. So my question to you is though, should I go ahead and update my personal information? So should I click edit and then go ahead and change all this, and just go ahead and do that ahead of time, or do you feel like, because the middle name, it says optional, so that's why I never even put my middle initial. So I don't know. I mean, because I can go ahead and edit it now and then put it back to my normal address, or should I just wait for the outcome of it? Yeah, it's changing the master checking account name. I had to do that after 20 years. I got you. All right. And it's not like my address is not out there, so you guys can see it. I'm fine with that. Okay. All right. Change that. Ping is actually my middle name. I never use my first name, as my sister's name has the same first name. Oh wow. I did not know that. Gulf Coast Fish is coming to my house tomorrow. Well, make sure you do it in a safely manner because we stay packing around here. But nah. But yes, let me double check this real quick. Let me see. Okay. So we just made that my primary shipping address. Okay. Okay. All right, Ping. I did all that. Get all that squared away. So hopefully we're good on that. Yeah. Okay. Well, hopefully that's all the issue is. Hopefully, gas way too expensive to be driving that far. Yeah. Yeah, we have like hold on. Oh my god. Sorry. We have a great alarm system. We have our alarm system, but then we have my dog who goes nuts anytime he hears the slightest thing move in the house. I've been told that I can now change my name back so I don't see hello first name each time I log in, but I haven't done it. Oh, I feel you on that one. I feel you on that one. Yeah, I mean, people can call me whatever they want. You can call me Brandon. You can call me George Picker. It don't matter to me. But yeah, no, I feel you. Yvette, how are you doing today? Good morning, Brandon. I'm reading and watching comments and questions. Don't change anything unless it's cleared with eBay. They're very picky. Oh, well, I just changed it just in case. I changed it, so hopefully, yeah, we'll definitely see on a review. Let's see. You know what? All right. So what I'm also reading too, Ping, you might know anything about this. So it says, why did you get an MC011 restriction and what to do to avoid it? So it says that MC011 is one of the most complex restrictions on eBay's system. An internal team at eBay's office handles it and is very common on these scenarios. Multiple cases from buyers that you have not treated or properly issued that has raised some concerns on your account on eBay's system. So I do know on this account, let me see. This account, I recently had an issue with a buyer, but it did say that not treated or properly issued. The buyer opened up a case on eBay. So essentially, I sent out the item. The item was pending for them to drop it off, and apparently, they had an insufficient address, which technically I'm not required to ship it back out, et cetera, et cetera. So I just don't bother with people like that because it's like I'm not going to be that person that's negligent of what of your insufficient address. So there was that case that just closed. eBay sided with me. Once there was another one. Yeah, so this person opened up. Oh no, that's the same one. Then another one was closed about a DVD set, And it says, we reviewed this case and I've closed it without any refund to the buyer. And these are kind of almost back to back of insufficient addresses. And was there a third one? No, there was not. Okay. No, there was a third one. There was a third one. And that case was closed too. So yes. So I don't. So and eBay sided with me all 3 times because people have negligent addresses or they didn't have their forward address in or whatever the case is. Could that be an issue, Ping? Because according to this, it could be an issue for that. Why are they constantly messing with you? I have no idea. I have no idea, to be honest. Let me see what my return rate is. Let me see. Performance. Let's see what my return rate is. I don't think it's that bad. Let's see. Returns. 100% tracking uploaded on time. Late shipment arrived. 3 cases so close together could raise questions. Okay. Because eBay sided all 3 of them with me because they have insufficient addresses. The tracking shows that it went to their city and all that. So definitely, I could see where that could be an issue. But return rate 2.61%. So 6 items got returned of 230 transactions. But the cases were all found in your favor. Did you refund the buyer with the insufficient address or moved/not forwarded? I did not. I didn't refund them any money because if I refund them the money, then I technically lose money because of the shipping. So like for me, I didn't do it. I probably should have because they weren't really high end stuff. It was like $20. One was 50. The other one was like 25. But I just feel like that shouldn't be on me when all 3 of them were insufficient addresses and stuff like that. But no, I did not refund the buyer. eBay sided with me for all 3 of them. But yeah, I have a 2.61% return rate on my second eBay account. 6 of 230 were returned. I'm above standard because I don't qualify for top rated seller yet. Transaction defect rate 0%, late shipment rate 0%, case closed without seller resolution 0%, tracking uploaded on time and validated 100%. You only need to refund item price if the buyer doesn't pay to reship. I did not know that. But yeah. But I figured if eBay sided with me, I feel like that shouldn't be a red flag. But I mean, you know more about this than I do. I'm trying to see what else I have here. Let's see, negative feedback. Let me see. Negative feedback. I've had 3 in the past 12 months. Like this person left me a negative feedback. I even said the buyer asked for a refund. I refunded them. This person says this is not what I ordered, yada yada. And I said, hey, I'm more than happy to do a refund, but he didn't want one. The third one was sold a broken item. I told him you can ask for a refund, and he didn't want to do a refund because he didn't want to return the item. So I don't see any of that raising a red flag. Sounds like haters with an agenda to shut you down. You're selling items above and beyond. I appreciate that, Yvette. Yeah, I don't know. I think I mean I might be looking too far into it, but it's just weird that it's on my second eBay account, and not my first one. Because my first one I sell way higher volumes of stuff. It's not like I'm selling thousands of items or anything like that. It's just definitely I can see where things can be concerning. I get it. I get it, but yeah. Uh, I mean, I'm not really seeing anything else from there. Ugh, I don't know. According to this, says getting an MC011 on eBay is most sellers' worst nightmare, but they can be relatively easy to overcome as long as you are a genuine, honest eBay seller. MC restriction on eBay can place on an account which prevents the seller from listing new items, even opening new accounts. If you get MC, it'll arrive in the form of a message in your inbox. You can get an MC01 for lots of reasons, such as repeated breaches of eBay policy, selling a lot of items in a short space of time, getting a lot of negative feedback or return requests, unusual selling patterns. Unusual selling patterns is a bit of an odd one, but that will often manifest itself as a violation of the multiple accounts policy. eBay is fine with you having more than one account as long as they are all you and generally behave yourself. Okay. As eBay sees that you normally sell coins, random secondhand junk in the UK, but then you suddenly start selling huge numbers of copies of MS Office on in German, it might be flagged by eBay as deserving of more attention. Short version is that a scammer took control of my account. You can see a result in the next section. Just because you get it doesn't mean you necessarily did anything wrong. It might that you just sold a lot of items very quickly and in greater amounts than you have done previously. eBay has two. Matter of fact, you guys can read this with me. Sell to provide copies of IDs such as the password. You get a relatively high percentage of returns or negative feedback. eBay will most likely injure. So I don't have any of that. Hello, Jennifer. How are you doing today? Ask eBay what they want you to do. They're the ones with the issue. Because I mean, I did. So, I mean, I literally have 2 negative feedbacks in the past month. I guess I'm also saying this false statement because the item was working. I've tested it. Told the buyer to ask for a refund so I can do a return. The buyer rejected this because he wants a full refund without refund so he can get a free item. And I might be a little harsh in my negative feedback, but I feel like that shouldn't be an issue because I'm just voicing my concern of it. But I asked the dude to return it. He didn't want to return it. But long story short, this was the message. That was the message right there, Yvette. And they're just asking me for this stuff, and I did that. So I don't know. I really have no idea. But if you consistently get high levels of customer dissatisfaction, they would not want you open. So it could be that ping too. The fact that there's 3 cases that were closed due to insufficient address. That it seems like that. I feel like that might be more of what's going on here because that case did close last night. What time did that come in? I don't know. I don't know what time it came in, but so maybe that is the issue. Hope they don't shut your store down. I hope not either, because they'll shut down my first one too if this one gets suspended indefinitely. But that's just proof of delivery. Definitely call and talk to someone. Yeah, I did, Jennifer. I did. He just told me just give him the information. And he said he said it was just a verification thing. But then again, I don't know. If you can't possibly do what the appeal is rejected, the only hope of getting the restrictions lifted is to ring eBay. It took me 2 months and 10 phone calls to eBay customer service to resolve my MC011, but in truth, it was a problem of my own making. I'm just glad that I have it back and work normally again. Reach out to Tommy. Who's that? Who's Tommy? After speaking to customer services the first time, they said that to resolve the issue of my account, I had to resolve all open cases, basically refund 20 plus people, pay the outstanding of 900 eBay. That's crazy. This was because they saw the issue as being my fault by being careless, although not through malice/fraud, which is why they were happy for me to carry on selling once I had spent hard in the wallet for being an idiot. If you were deliberately scamming people or trading under a fake name, you probably never get yourself. Can I just make a new eBay account? Yes and no. If you have multiple accounts, eBay links them together via the information it has about you, so it won't let you open a new account if you have. The last two particulars. Tommy Bernard. Does he have a YouTube channel? Just waiting on an email to come through. Hopefully it's sooner than later. What together? Let's see. Sell him to be a boy paying tax. Y'all think I should call eBay again? Ping, what do you think? You think I should call eBay again and why do I have two accounts? So on my first eBay account, I got hit with my first 3-day suspension, and that's 3 days because I sold some viral items that I didn't know were viral. Think it. So on my 3-day suspension, I was like, wow, I'm putting all my eggs in one basket. And I was like, okay, I can't do this. Let me make a second eBay account. And then so I got back-to-back 3-day suspensions on my first account because back-to-back virals just randomly happened at the worst time ever. So then I was like, I'm gonna beef up my second eBay account. It was doing pretty well, and then my first eBay account got unsuspended. And then after that, I started being more cautious of what I sell and stuff like that. I did my own research on Veros and stuff like that. And I haven't had one since, which is all good and dandy. Did everything I possibly could. But that's the reason why I have a second eBay account. I haven't listed on it in a month, and I just listed 11 items, and 3 of them had multiple quantity listings. And I was just like, yeah, I'm just gonna list a few things on there because I used to have like maybe 200 listings. Now it's down to like 110. So I was like, yeah, just beef it up a little bit. And sure enough, this stuff started happening. When did I last talk with somebody? It was, let's see here. It was at 7 o'clock this morning. So it's been about 3 hours. So, because I can ask him to call me right here. I feel like 3 hours is enough, right? Sorry, this stuff just really bothers me. That's all, because it's like always like to have a backup plan and stuff like that. And I really don't want this just to end my eBay stuff when it could be handled accordingly. I wouldn't call again today, but your choice. Okay, if you don't think so, then I'll wait. I'll just wait and figure it out from there. I was going to do it live here to where you guys can, physically hear, or to where you guys can physically hear what the person's saying. That way, I'm not making anything up, and I just need some more clarification on it. I mean, I could just call and just be like, "Hey, listen, I just looking for some more clarification on exactly what I'm doing wrong." And stuff like that. So, matter of fact, I think Ping, what I'm gonna do, I'm actually gonna call them or have them call me, just to see, just to see what would happen. Yeah, I'm gonna have them call me. That way you guys can hear it from their end, and then hopefully we get some clarification. This will be my last time calling today, and then I'll just wait for what's to come after that. I might have to mute for my information, but hello.
Hi there. Hi, thank you so much for answering my call. This is eBay and my name is Leila. We received a callback request from this number. Can I have your first and last name, please?
Brandon Hackle.
Thank you so much for that, Mr. Hackle. And before we proceed, this call may be recorded for quality assurance and training purposes. It's so nice to have you on the line today. How can I help you?
Yes. So earlier this morning around 1:00, I got hit with a MC011 restriction on my account. And I was reading over what all I had to do. I already sent everything in. I'm just trying to get further clarification on, is there something I did wrong? Is it my information? Because I use a PO box. I'm not really sure what to go off of this, because this is kind of like my livelihood. And it's what I do.
Of course, I understand that.
Yeah, so I was trying to see if you can, give me some more clarification on exactly why this was kind of put in place, if possible.
With this one, yes, with this one, Sir Hackle, just give me 1 to 2 minutes to check the account here on my end.
Okay.
Please bear with me so that we can rectify it.
Yes, ma'am. All right, guys. So I have her on mute, but hopefully she says she's gonna look into it just to see.
Hello there, Mr. Hackle.
Yes, ma'am.
Sir, I was able to actually have your account check here on my end, and as I can see here, sir, in line with this restriction or the temporary restriction that you received, and I decided by replying to the email. Yes, I just wanted to give you a heads up, Sir Hackle, that for us to lift the restriction on the account, you needed to reply to this email so that our back-end team will have your account reviewed and they will get back to you within 3 full business days for the status on the account. And just to answer your question, Sir Hackle, the reason that since that, as I can see here, sir, you're just a newly seller here with us, and if actually our back-end team detected that your account is just newly created, of course, they needed to go through some details on the account to see that your account will be fully established here on eBay and that everything on your account is fully verified in line with all of your information and the items that you wanted to list here with us. I don't want you to worry, Sir Hackle. This kind of review is normal to all of our sellers, sir.
Okay, so pretty much it's just a verification thing to make sure I'm doing everything on my end correctly for you guys.
That's correct, sir. That's correct, sir. And I just wanted to ask as well, Mr. Hackle, did you already reply to the email, sir?
Yes, I've already sent all the proper documentation. Hopefully, it's everything that I need. I did put in the comments saying that my address would be different from my driver's license to the address I use, because I use a PO box because I do YouTube and it's for like safety purposes. And don't want people showing up at my house. But yes, I put that in the comments.
Yeah, I get that, sir. And as long as you explain the reason for it, Sir Huckle. It's all good as long as you do have this kind of explanation to support why there are some things different on your information. That's okay. Of course, we're gonna understand that kind of situation because uh we those situations that we cannot control, like some of your details is different from your ID, and we totally understand that. It's a good thing that you have provided that on the comment. And so the only thing that we needed to do right now, Sir Huckle, is for our back-end team to finish the review on the account within 3 full business days. Okay?
All right, sounds good to me. I appreciate your time.
It's also my pleasure to help you, sir. And I just wanted to ask if we have resolved everything for you, or is there something else?
No, ma'am. I think you answered my question.
Alrighty, thank you so much for reaching eBay today, sir. And I'll be closing this call as resolved. And this has been Leila. Have a great day to you, sir, and stay safe.
All right, thank
Bye
you,
for
ma'am.
now. Do take care.
All right, thank you, ma'am.
Bye bye.
Okay, so it does sound like it's just a verification thing, which is what I said earlier. Again, the message is it is a little confusing for me. But yeah, hopefully everything's gonna be okay. But according to her, it seems like I'll be fine. I think she said I'm a new seller, even though it's a second account. So, and I think what it is too, I think maybe because I was selling so much in a short amount of time. And that's because I understand eBay and all that and listings. Obviously, the more you list, the more you sell. So I think that's what it is too. I sold a lot of stuff in a short amount of time. But it's weird that it's happening now because it's been a month since I've listed. So like I said, it's definitely some weird stuff. I think we're gonna be okay. Yes, praise the Lord. And I mean, like I said, I think we're gonna be fine. But that was the whole purpose of today's live stream because I just really wanted to sit with you guys, explain to you guys what's going on. It's a little demotivating because I have all of these Disney pins that I'm in the middle of listing, and it's like it could potentially be for nothing because I can't sell them on eBay anymore if I get obviously permanently banned or something. But I think we're gonna be okay. Sorry that if I raise concerns for anybody. I'm sorry I'm raising concerns for myself, but it is a legitimate reason to worry, especially after what just happened with daily refinement and everything. And I'm just like, wow, this is happening to me. This is crazy. But she said 3 to 4 days, so a little bit longer than what I thought it was going to be. But maybe they'll get it done in 24 hours. Like I said, I love eBay, man. They've changed my life, for the greater good and all that. And I would never want to do anything wrong, legally, financially, with them. As long as I'm doing everything on my end correctly, I should be good. But yeah, I'm a genuine person, so hopefully they see that and they're just like, okay, cool. Listen, this is the issue. You need to slow down on your sales or whatever, something. But it's just like I said again, it's just very weird that it didn't come after my first eBay account because. Then again, I am more of an established reseller on my first eBay account too, because I sell a lot more, I list a lot more, and all that. So yeah, like I said, definitely weird. So, but yeah, I get it though. But that's probably where we're going to end the stream, you guys. I think that's a good note to go out on. I do have to get ready and to go to a Facebook Marketplace deal. And then I'm gonna go get my tux fitted and all that good stuff. So yeah. So much love, you guys. There might not be a video tonight. It just really depends on how I'm feeling because like I said, my anxiety is like through the roof. I'll try to get it done tonight. If not, it'll probably be up Friday or Saturday. When's the last time that we uploaded? I know it was 2 days ago. Let me see what we have here. So yeah, we might wait until Saturday maybe. But Fridays and Saturdays are usually my most busiest days. But yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. But yeah, we'll catch you guys next time. I've been enjoying doing these live videos with you guys on better circumstances, of course. But this, I can't wrap my head around it, man. But I guess it is what it is. And at the end of the day, we'll adapt and overcome any situation. And figure it out from there. But Ping, thank you so much for talking to me, Jennifer. Everybody else that that's in here. Gulf Coast Bakers, Picking Panda, Billy, all you guys, Jawan, Diana, everybody that was in here talking to me, Chris. You're working so hard. Don't want to see Charlie upset. I know, right, Yvette? But yeah. So much love, you guys. I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for all this love and support. And you guys, we're actually over halfway to 3,800 subscribers. We just hit 3,700 the other day. So thank you guys so much for that. We are working very hard, and hopefully bringing you guys the best content we possibly can. So yeah, man, I love you guys. Much love, much love. Mwah, I give you guys kisses. I've never done that before. A little weird, but I made it happen. So yeah, much love, you guys. Don't tell my wife. I'll catch you guys next time. You guys have a blessed week and a blessed rest of your day. Kimmy, I think so too. Everybody enjoy your rest of the week. Enjoy your day. And I love you guys, man. Take care.